Welcome back to Classix Review. This is episode 6. I'm Gamer CFC talking here. I'm going to do a review on a game on, well, it was released in 1989, which is the year I was born. The game is called The Revenge of Shinobi. Now, The Revenge of Shinobi is a direct sequel to the original Shinobi game for the Sega Master System. The Revenge of Shinobi is also the first Shinobi game to be released on the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis in that matter. The game is a traditional side-scrolling platform game. The player controls a character called Joe Musashi, which is the main character. There's 8 levels in the game, known as districts, and in each district there is three parts to it. So, and obviously the third one is obviously the boss battles. What the story is, basically, the main character's trainer, or master should I say, has been killed by an organisation called the Zeo Need, if I remember correctly. As I say, it's been a long time since I've played this game. Another thing is, I was asked to do a review on this game by a certain person, which I will not name right here. Also, can I just like to mention that Classix Review has now got its own Bebo page. You can go onto the website link here. It's I think it's down here somewhere. That's it. Yeah. www.classixreview.bebo.com. So you can check all the information there. There it is on my left hand side. You can see it there. Okay, now back to the game. Let me just fix this here. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, I've basically got the whole information of the game right in front of me here, because I didn't really know that much of the game till now. I've played it before. I actually own the game. I own a copy right here. Here it is. I own a copy of the game right here. I've had it since I was, well, basically I had it since I was only 5. That was a long time ago. It was 1994 I first got that game. But I didn't really know the story of the game. Also, I didn't really play all of the stages that often. I'm basically only doing this because one person asked me to do it. Also, if you look on the Bebo page, it drew on the poll on what game I should review. It drew with Streets of Rage, which you can see on the left side here. Yeah. So, I'm going to start the review now. Sorry for the very long intro. So this is Revenge of Shinobi. Okay, now let's get started here. This is Revenge of Shinobi for the Sega Mega Drive. The game was made in 1989, as I said before. What it basically is, it's a side-scrolling platformer. You basically go around and you shoot as many enemies as you can with your shurikens, or shurikens as they're called. I don't really know. Or shuriken daggers. You shoot daggers at enemies and they have a slight explosion. And depending on what enemy it is, depending if they die easy enough, some enemies die within 2 hits, some within 3, most within 1. What you basically do, there's 8 stages in the game. You basically have to make your way around obstacles and platforms, and you can pick up icons and items which enhance your abilities. For example, your special abilities could be pressed by pressing the A button, which will kill every single enemy in your path. Depending on what enemy it is, depends on if they die quick enough. For example, if it's a boss fight, they will take a few hits.
You can press the jump button twice to do a double jump, and while you're in the double jump you can press the B button to shoot your shoryukens all at once like that. What level I'm doing here right now, this isn't the first stage, this is like halfway through the game, which I save stated when I was progressing through it a few days ago. But anyway, yeah, the game's graphics, as you can see here, are fantastic for its time. 1989. Oh Jesus. Well, anyway, the first time I played this game, didn't have a clue what it was. I never even heard of it. I didn't even know what Shinobi was. I didn't even know what a Shinobi was at all. But as soon as I played it, I basically couldn't stop playing it at all. The game's gameplay was, God, I'll have to just say unique. There wasn't much games like it, aside from the original Shinobi game. This stage, which has been played here, is basically my favourite stage in the whole game, simply because I like the soundtrack as well. As you can see, that I think you heard the soundtrack earlier on before the game review started. And there's plenty of bad guys to fight, and I just love trying to hit these flamethrower guys, or flamethrower soldiers, whatever you want to call them. That's personally my favourite stage in the game. This is also another level in the game, which is like halfway through it, which is quite a bastard to do. There is a part in the game, there's this bit here, which I'm not going to show myself dying constantly, so I'll basically cut out all the bits. Boss fights are quite odd and bizarre. This boss fight in here is halfway through the game. You're fighting a brain, which I couldn't kill. As you can see here, I was doing terrible. But overall, it's extremely brilliant. It's really enjoyable anyway, in my opinion. But as you can see here, having a bit of trouble trying to kill the thing. So what I want to do, if I want to destroy him quick enough, which I could press the A button and I do a special move. And there's 4 types of special moves you can do. You can choose a shield, the fire move, which I used just there, one which makes your agility better, and one which lets you self-destruct or commit suicide. I don't know what you would call it. I think it's I don't really know, harakiri or something. Anyway, this is the second stage of the game. Well, second stage, but the second part of it, like the first part of it is like a big waterfall cliff, which I've not done, so I won't be showing that. But anyway, the main boss in the game I didn't manage to get to for this review, which I tried to vet as much as I could, but I couldn't. But anyway, I'm going to show you the self-destruct sequence here. It's basically just odd. As you can see, it's a bit odd. It's just basically just kills everything in your path, but at the cost of one of your own lives. This boss here is a bastard. I'm not going to bother showing it. Anyway, the gameplay of this game is overall fantastic if you're into these kind of games. You could spend countless hours playing it. I know I did anyway. So anyway, what I would give this rating, out of 10, I'd give it a 8 out of 10, which is quite reasonable according to myself, as far as I'm concerned anyway. But yeah, if you really want to get this game, it's worth a pick up on eBay if you still own your Sega Mega Drive, or you can download it from a emulator ROM site, which I'm not going to put up on this review because someone rather I didn't do it. So anyway, yeah, that was Revenge of Shinobi for the Sega Mega Drive. Stay tuned for episode 7. I'll put a poll up on Bebo. Just keep checking back. And thanks for watching.
Break it down.